Welcome to a live edition of the Salty Thoughts of Mike Steph podcast, a special Sprinkle of Salt edition, recapping the other heartbreak and agony and pain that my New York Knickerbockers put me through, that my New York Knickerbockers made me endure. I'm freshly out of work. And I'm watching this. And I'm like, I'm trying not to get giddy. We're up 17. We go on a 10-zip run with Jalen Brunson on the bench with 5 fouls. And I'm trying not to count the money. I'm trying not to touch the money. And then, Indiana comes down. Neesmith hits a 3. Okay, cut it to 11. Okay, but I'm not gonna lie, I got all this nervous energy in my stomach. Like, something just don't feel right. Dude comes back down again, bomb! Another one. Not only that, and listen, as much as I would love to put on my tin hat, as much as I would love start talking about conspiracy theories, not right now. Not right now. Maybe when I calm down, maybe when I get everything in shape, I'll start sifting through the minutia of what the hell's going on or what the hell happened. Couple things happened during this epic collapse at the Garden in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals against our soon-to-be arch nemesis. And if you really think about it, they are our arch nemesis, the Indiana Pacers. Indiana has bumped us from the playoffs the last 3 series that we played them in. Last year in Game 7, 2013, the Melo-led Knicks in Game 6, and 2000 in the Eastern Conference Finals. How did this happen? There's a lot of things that I can't fathom that's happened. Like, really, like I have no idea how this happened, right? So, that questionable foul call or overturning of the foul call on the loose ball where Siakam and OG was fighting for a loose ball. Siakam hit OG on the hand. OG, yes, he bobbled the ball, but he was in shooting motion on the hand. They originally called it a foul. And then miraculously, after taking forever to give a decision, I'm watching this and I'm like, okay, since it's not indisputable evidence of the call, you cannot overturn the call, right? Am I right? Can't do that, right? Guess what? Yes, they did. They did it. Not only that, I'm like, hold on. What's the point of having home court advantage if none of the calls go your way when it counts the most? You're up 14 with less than 3 minutes remaining. Do you know the series of events that has to happen for the Knicks to lose the game? And guess what? Yes, I'm leaving out my parking spot while I'm on live. So what? Guess what happens? all of those things happened for us to lose the game. You have Aaron Nesmith acting like bringing back memories of Reggie Miller in 1994, going off for 25 points in the fourth quarter, bringing back memories of the 8-9 points in less than 10 seconds. I'm a man of a certain age, 48 to be exact. I watch those situations live and in living color. In living color, gonna do what you wanna do. So, do you know what kind of flashbacks I was getting when I'm watching Aaron Nesmith go on a bender, hit like 5-6 threes in a row to chop down the lead? And yet I'm hearing Reggie Miller on the call? I mean, the commentary, forget about it. Especially at the end when they went to talk shit. Fucking Stan Van Gundy looking like Ron Jeremy out this mother effer. Talk about, well, you know, if I were the Pacers, this is at the very end of the game. If I were the Pacers, you know, I would just hand cat the ball because there ain't nothing he could do. It's 0.2 seconds left. I'm like, wow. So you just want to sprinkle salt in the wound. Of course. But okay, be calm. There is a couple of situations that happen. First, the overturning of the foul call into loose ball and Pacers ball with them down by 1. Forget about, okay, I'm going to bring this up because you know what started this comeback? I will tell you exactly what started this comeback, besides Aaron Nesmith. What started this comeback was on 2 separate occasions, Pascal Siakam drove the hole, something that we should have did, but drove the hole and literally bullied Cat in the paint, and there was a foul call on Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Cat does some stupid shit, but in those instances, wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault at all. That's what started the comeback, to be honest. That's what started the comeback. Because now all of a sudden, now you got Brunson with 5 fouls. You got OG with 5 fouls. And you got Cat with 5 fouls. 4 fouls. Like, come on. Now, another omen that I knew was going to happen. Well, another omen that just made everything happen the way it happened was once Cat missed that free throw with a chance to put us up by 4, I'm like, yeah, of course he's gonna miss it. Twofold. One, because that's what he does. Yeah, I know he got 33, 35. At this point in time, the points don't fucking matter except for the total. I don't give a rat's ass if Jalen Brunson scored 42, 44 points. Did we win the game? Cat scored 33, 35 points. Did we win the game? It's the fact that when he missed the free throws. It's when he missed the free throws. When we needed them most. OG missed that front end of the free throws. And I'm like, of course he's going. Once he got fouled, I'm like, damn. I know he's going to miss it. I know he's going to miss it. Because that's what he does. He's not there for clutchness, even though he did that 5-zip run to get us up and give us the cushion that I thought we were going to ride out. Never mind about commentary talking about, well, they were. You know what pisses me off even more? It's the fact that commentary, the whole time Brunson was out, commentary is like, well, you know, it's important for the Knicks to get a cushion. They just got to ride this out because, you know, with the time without Brunson, where are they going to find their offense from? And then we go on a fucking run. And I'm like, good, because now that might have been true of last year's Knicks, but we got Bridges, we got Cat, we got OG. Okay, Brunson on the bench. So what? Deuce McBride out this bitch. Okay. But while I was getting pissed off at that, guess what? When we're up 14, there's no reason to start Brunson out. You bring him back in, okay, fine. We're running the offense. But we got so stagnant. And Cat seemed like he was scared to go through the hole. He's shooting, not only he's shooting threes, he's shooting from 30 feet. We don't need you to shoot from 30 feet, motherfucker. Take your big ass in the fucking paint and dominate. The fuck? You got Nimhard on you. Take his ass into the fucking paint and punish him. There was no person on that fucking court at that time that you shouldn't have been able to take in the fucking post and punish. You doing these bullshit ass fucking picks, these fucking screens, and then just standing there like, oh, give me the ball. Give me the ball. Like, give me the ball. Like, I'm so free. Oh my God. And you want to know why people give slander to Karl Anthony Towns? It's for situations like that. Oh my God. Did they not give me a foul? What's going on? And listen, whatever floats anybody's boat. Cause listen, I swear I'm doing stuff that I have no business doing. But that's how pissed off I am. You're gonna see me. Yeah, that's right. I'm filling up gas. All gas, no brakes. Because the Knicks, how the fuck did the Knicks lose? And I don't even got no money on this shit. 14 points. 14 points. 7 shots in a row. How? How? I don't know what. Listen, I don't know why that alarm is going off. Maybe that alarm should have went off when the fucking Knicks was losing. How about that? Can't believe this shit. But like I said, I swear, I'm so out of character because usually I don't be doing all this. But listen, I'm on live. Y'all gonna get this live. Y'all gonna get this. Y'all gonna get this content. But yeah, how? Makes no sense. I didn't watch none of the post game because at this point, it's not. There's nothing to be explained. There's nothing to talk about. Because this wasn't a coaching issue. Was it? Was it really a coaching issue? No, it wasn't a coaching issue. This was mano a mano, and I hate to say it, but we choked. We choked. We choked like a... You know what? I'm not even going to go there. Now, how we bounce back in game 2? Yeah, I'm quite sure we're going to bounce back in game 2. We're resilient. We could do this. It's the fact that it shouldn't even came to that. Now, for the next 2 days, I'm gonna have to steer clear of sports talk. Because I don't feel like hearing this shit. I don't feel like hearing no excuses. I don't feel like seeing Tyrese Halliburton trying to troll us. He's a front-running motherfucker. I don't want to hear none of this. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable like the price of gas right now. Don't get me started. Do I want a receipt? Hell no. Only receipt I want is what's going to happen this Friday night. In the garden. In the Mecca. But yeah. Y'all literally got an on-the-go edition of the Salty Thoughts of Mike Steph. I think this is a first. This is the first in the beginning of June. To be 6 years since I've been podcasting. But yeah, it's just it's disheartening. Like, I see you, bro. I see you, Ty. It's disheartening. It's Jetsian, tell you the truth. It's really Jetsian. Meaning, this is something that I would expect my New York Jets to do. This is something that I would expect my New York Mets to do. And I'm not saying the Knicks haven't done shit like this. It's just, I let my guard down, and this is what they do to me. It's like that old saying, every time I'm out, they pull me back in. And I'm not out. Listen, this game 1. One last thing. Matter of fact, 2 last things before I get out of here. 1. Charles Barkley during halftime mentioned something. And I swear, if he said, that's what I told you. No. But he mentioned something that kind of let the cat out the bag, so to speak. He kept on talking about it as if this series was preordained to go 7. He's like, listen, the Knicks, they can't get into a track meet with these boys, for 7 games, it's gonna wear them out. And I'm like, why are you talking about, yeah, it's working now, but for 7 games, I'm like, why is he talking like it's actually gonna go 7 games? I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna stick to my prediction. Knicks in 6. That's number 1. Number 2 is I don't want to see Draymond Green on my screen, especially not during those Knicks series. Don't you have a game to get ready for? Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. You don't. Yes. Listen. I can't even say you're wrong, bro. Yes, the Knicks choked. That was a choke job. That was a choke job worse than some porn stars. That was a choke job worse than. Yeah, you get the picture. It just hurts that when I see things like that, or when I hear that, there's no excuse. Listen, I'm a man of my word. I'm a man of honor. I'm a man of respect. I come from that era. I come from that cloth of calling a spade a spade. Saying, I say it like it is. Mr. Reality, check out this motherfucker. So, if somebody says that the Knicks choke, and they choked, the fuck I'm supposed to do? Anyway, I don't want to see Draymond Green on my screen. I don't want to hear his analysis. I don't want to hear none of that shit. And tell you the truth, I probably don't want to hear nothing talking about basketball probably until the next 2 days. So, I don't know. Is this going to be a series-long thing of these impromptu ride home live sprinkle assaults? Maybe, because listen, at my shoot job, I can't. It's not like I can pull out the phone and go live in. But who knows? Anyway, thanks for viewing for those who did, and hopefully we won't get a fucking another choke job on Friday. I was just telling my coworker before I get out of here. Telling my coworker, I don't think he really digs sports, but neither here nor there. This is when your team loses. When your team loses, the way the Knicks lost, it's actually better to get blown out. If we get blown out, all right, fine, wasn't our day. If we just get beat, okay, fine, wasn't our day. But for us to have victory snatched out of our hands and get fed defeat, that's unbelievable. So, if y'all want to see stats and everything, go to somebody else. This is pure, unadulterated passion. Pain, I tell you. Pain and agony. Plus, I had to get this shit off my chest before I go in the crib. It's after 12 midnight. I'm not waking up my wife talking about some Knicks loss. Even though this would be perfect time for some sympathy pussy. Y'all didn't hear that. Be some perfect time for some truth choking. Y'all didn't hear that. See, I feel better already. So, like I said, thank y'all again, and I'll highlight y'all later. Please like, subscribe, put another comment down there, watch the replay. Matter of fact, watch some other shit on the channel, and I'll highlight y'all soon. All right, one.